A chilling tale of Tina, a waitress haunted for 3 nights in a creepy Ohio diner. Dare to read on. In the summer of 2011, Tina, a young woman from rural Indiana, packed her bags and moved to a small town in Ohio to start a new job. She'd landed a gig as a waitress at Joe's Diner, a greasy spoon tucked behind the local football stadium. The diner was a bustling spot during the day, serving burgers and milkshakes to truckers and locals. But at night, it took on an eerie quiet. The owners offered cheap housing for staff in an old 5-story building out back, a relic from the 1970s that had once been a budget motel. The ground floor and second floor housed the diner and storage, while the upper floors were converted into cramped apartments. Tina was assigned a room on the 5th floor, sharing the level with just one other coworker, Danny, who lived in a separate unit down the hall. The building was a mess. Narrow hallways lit by flickering fluorescent bulbs, peeling wallpaper, and a faint, musty smell that clung to everything. Tina's room was no better. A single bed, a rickety dresser, and a window that rattled in the wind. Dust coated the corners, and bits of drywall littered the floor from some half-finished renovation. She worked late shifts, from evening until nearly 2 a.m., so her routine was to crash in the early hours and sleep until mid-afternoon. Night 1. Exhausted from her long bus ride to Ohio, Tina arrived at her room past midnight. Before unpacking, she stood at the door, clasped her hands, and whispered a quick prayer, a habit from her church-going days back home. Lord, please watch over me in this new place. I'm just here to work and send money home. She collapsed onto the bed, too tired to even change. As she drifted off, a low whisper jolted her awake. Did you lock the door? The voice was so close. It felt like someone was leaning over her. Heart pounding, she scrambled to the door and checked the lock. To her shock, it was unlatched, though she could have sworn she'd locked it, shaking it off as nerves. She double-checked the bolt and crawled back into bed, convincing herself it was just her imagination, or maybe a guardian angel looking out for her. Night 2. The next night, Tina fell into a restless sleep after another long shift. In her dream, a man stood outside her door, rattling the handle. He was short, bald, and shirtless, his skin blotchy and peeling like he'd suffered from some awful disease. His eyes locked on hers through the door's peephole as he pushed harder, trying to force his way in. Tina braced herself against the door, her muscles burning as she fought to keep it shut. She woke up gasping, drenched in sweat, her body aching like she'd been wrestling for hours.